So hello everyone. How are you doing? Everyone good? It's great, guys. I wanted to show you something. Please look at these pictures. What can you see in this first picture? It's a picture of rain, storm even. Yeah. Jack, what will you do if it rains tomorrow? Stay home and watch Netflix. That's an excellent idea, actually. And Alyssa, what will you do if it rains tomorrow? You'll go to work. Yeah, I will come into work as well if it rains tomorrow. And David, what will you do if it rains tomorrow? You won't play soccer? Yes, I'm sure you won't be able to play soccer. And guys, what can you see in the second picture? Yes, it's a man, he's very happy and he's holding money. Mm-hmm. What would you do if you won the lottery? Mohammed, what would you do if you won the lottery? Buy a house, a car. Yeah, that's great. That's my idea too. And Charlotte, what would you buy if you won the lottery? What would you do if you won the lottery? You would travel. Yes, travel is a good idea too. Juju, what would you do if you won the lottery? You don't know? Yes, it is a lot of money. Yes, it is a lot of money. But guys, did you notice that I used two different words in my questions? No, not rain and win the lottery. I used will and would. Did you notice when I switched from will to would? No? Well, that is what we will learn today. Okay? So, when we are talking about hypothetical situations, about what can and cannot happen in the future, if sentences, we can use will or would, depending on each case. And we will learn the difference, okay? Later on, you will also have homework in which you will write sentences using will and would with if, okay? Based on what we learned. But okay, when I asked you about rain, I asked, what will you do if it rains? I asked, what will you do if it rains? Because this is a probable situation. It's probable, it's easy to happen. Probable. Probable likely to happen. Okay? But when I asked, what would you do? We are talking about a situation that is a little more difficult to happen. It's more of an imaginary situation. Okay? So this is the essential difference between the first and second conditional. So first conditional we'll use mostly to talk about things that are likely to happen soon. And we will use the second conditional for things that are less likely to happen or imaginary. So I asked, what will you do if? What will plus if. And here, what would plus if. This is the basic structure, okay? We use will and would in each situation, for each situation, okay? And we don't always need to use it in interrogatives and questions. We can also use it in affirmatives. So if it rains, I will stay home and watch Netflix. Or if I won the lottery, I would go traveling. Okay? Um, Jojo, can you please give me an example of something that is likely to happen? Excellent example. If it's sunny, I will go out. Great. Mohammed, can you give me a different example of something imaginary that could happen? If I lost my wallet, would be very sad. Great. So, well, it's not very likely that you will lose your wallet, probably because you're very careful about it. But if it did happen, you would be very sad. That is the difference. Okay? Now we will discuss a few more situations, and I want you to tell me if it's likely or not likely to happen, if it's imaginary, and if you use will or would. Okay? Let's drill it a little bit. Okay, guys, so this is my lesson. Thank you for watching. I chose to film my warm-up and the beginning of my instruction and modeling this time because it dawned on me that I've never done that before. I would either choose the instruction or the guided practice part or even the independent practice part, but never the warm-up. So yeah, that was my choice for today. Thank you. Bye-bye.